For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tammy Brooks, and I've been using the Isogenics products to fuel my body for over 8 years now. They are the perfect complement to our organic farming and food forest that we have right here at our home to keep us in the nutrition that we need for our busy lifestyles. We absolutely love it. I was at a personal development conference on the weekend, and I learned some things that I wanted to share. I'm a fitness instructor as well, and motivation is something that, always creeps up on people as you're trying to make changes both in your, in your health and your lifestyle and in any area of your life. One of the things they taught us about was this little voice inside your head. At the conference, they called it your ego, and that the purpose of your ego is to keep you safe. And so what happens is when you are about to have a breakthrough and be able to take that next step in your life. So let's say, you're losing weight and it's going really well, or you've created a really healthy exercise routine and you're feeling good about it, and you're like, wow, like I'm on track. I'm in the zone. I'm grooving. It's going really well for me. Then that ego creeps in. It starts to yammer in your ear, and it's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't go exercise today. It could hurt. I could be tired. Maybe I don't have time. I could be too rushed. And it's there to protect you, and it's the same thing. It's going to creep up, and it's like, oh, that pizza on Friday night, it's going to taste so good. We know it tastes good. And, it's only once. So, it won't wreck things. And it sneaks in and it starts to yammer in your ear. And it's really important that you realize that this is going to happen, and it's there to try and keep you safe. It tries to keep you where you're at, because where you're at today, that's your comfort zone. You're actually comfortable at this weight. You're comfortable only, exercising to the degree that you are. And until we stretch our brains and stretch our minds and change our identity around where we want to be, we're going to stay where we're at. And so when you hear that little voice creep in, you want to stick with your first thought, that first thought that said, go to the gym today. It's going to feel good. You're going to feel so good after, rather than the voice of the ego that sneaks up on you. Really stick with that first thought, and then acknowledge your ego. And so, oh, okay, yeah, I hear you. I hear those excuses creeping in, and I appreciate it. Thank you for being there. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. But I know that if I want to grow in my health journey, I want to grow in those next steps. And you can apply this to any area of your life. To grow, you need to say, thank you, ego, but I'm going to go with that first thought. I'm going to go with what I know is healthy. I'm going to make that healthy choice so that I can, change my body image, really connect with the health that I want to feel, that vitality that I want to feel, and be in that good place so that when I look in the mirror, the happiest, most confident, comfortable me is, smiling back at me so that I feel good. I feel like I'm a healthy example to my family, to my friends, to the people around me. I think that's the goal here. So stick with your plans, stick with the program. You're feeling good. You're doing good. And just, be aware of that voice that comes up for you, and thank it, bless it, and then move on. All right. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Thanks for letting me share.